Hello, strong people. Week 4, day 3 of OSG Mid-Atlantic Regional Prep. It's our secondary press day as usual for day 3 of the week. Nothing really too exciting today. Same secondary press day as it's been the last 3 weeks. Which is variation in reps, weight, the usual stuff. So it should be. Hopefully we get to something pretty heavy today. It's starting out, we have log incline. It's 5 sets of 4 and 1 set of 4 plus. Ramping up each set. So each set of 4 should be heavier than the previous. I want something in the high 3s at least to be, if I hit 4 for 400 pounds for 4 reps, that would be magical. I am doubting that, I'll be honest. Just because I think I've done 405 for like 1 or something before, 400 on log for 1 on incline. So being able to do that 4 times today, I don't really see that happening. Doesn't really, it doesn't mean it can't happen. It's just more like, do I kind of turn it on, get all amped up for that top set? It's going to be pretty much how ready do I feel. I do have, I did call in some extra help today. I'm wearing a Bigfoot shirt, Sasquatch shirt, and Sasquatch and log seem to go pretty well together. I'm assuming Sasquatch built his home out of logs. So it makes sense to me that he knows how to lift them best. So that's why I'm wearing the shirt. Don't take me too seriously. I know that this shirt isn't going to help me move this log. But if there was a shirt that was going to help, it was going to be the Bigfoot shirt. You guys call it Bigfoot or Sasquatch? I think Sasquatch is the Canadian version of Bigfoot. And I am not Canadian, so we'll go Bigfoot. I don't think I really have much else to say. I definitely ate more today, that's for sure. Which is kind of stupid because it's not like a crazy day. Like it's just an accessory day. I say just an accessory day, but their accessories are very important. I would say that log incline here has helped my press a ton over the last year or however long I've been doing it. So, I don't want to say like, oh, just an accessory day, because I treat this day just like any other day. And generally speaking, eat more food, a little more bloated, helps with pressing. I think I'm a little bit nervous to eat more on the days that I train, like my main days. I don't know. There's something about overeating. I don't want to feel super bloated and sluggish, but there's like a happy medium somewhere, and I need to kind of find that. So because I'm just pressing today, I don't mind eating more. So we'll see what happens. I don't think it would help as much, on this type of press. If I was like a regular flat bench, I think being a little bit more bloated would help, shorten range of motion, but I don't think it really changes too much for a log incline. So I already warmed up my upper back, chest, did some banded presses, just like I always do to warm up, and my usual stuff. So not much else to say. Let's just go press a log repeatedly until I get something really heavy, hopefully. Well then, that was pretty good. Wow. I don't even know what to say. So I wasn't even thinking about like the program. I was just doing what felt right. So I was pyramiding up, doing my thing. So I did 290, and then I added 20 pounds. So I went 290, 310, 330, 350. Stripped off the 10s, went up to 350. Or did I say that? 290, 310, 330, 350, 380, bigger jump. And then after 380, I went right to 4. So technically, I guess that was more jumps than what I was supposed to do. But I'm okay with that because, well, a couple reasons. Because I kind of just used that last set as a plus set. Because I did 5 with 400 rather than 4 and then do another set as a plus set. So, and I didn't plan to do that. I went up to 4. You know, I turned it on a little bit, got a little hyped up. And I hit 4 reps, and I was like, this is still moving okay. I think I can squeeze out one more. So I was like, let's just go for it. And I got 5. It was a little sloppy. Butt probably came off the bench, but it's not like this isn't a lift that's tested in competition. I think it's important to be able to grind through reps in strongman because our technique doesn't need to be, you know, on point every single time. You know, it's not powerlifting. We just, strongman, move the weight. That's all we care about. Pick it up, lock it out, set it down. And that's really all we care about. So being able to grind through an ugly rep in strongman, I think, is really important. That might be like like if a powerlifter comes to strongman, that may be something they're not used to. So you may learn to hitch or learn to do just weird things to move the weight a little bit easier, make it not look as pretty. Don't get me wrong, a pretty rep still is good and probably what you're aiming for. But an ugly rep counts the same as a good rep. So, you know, doesn't matter. And that's why I was okay with going for rep 5. It was a grinder. 4 was kind of a grinder, but I knew I had more in the tank. So went for 5, grinded it out. Surprised myself. It was weird. Also, I didn't wear my wrist wraps today. I have no idea if that's a contributing factor, but I felt like I could grab the handles better, harder. And generally speaking, whenever you bench or press of any kind, you want to grab that thing as hard as you can. Because if you're grabbing it, that means you're using all the muscles in your hand, all the muscles in your forearm. It all works together, synergistically. That's a big word. Someone look that one up. But yeah, it all works together. So I feel like I'm able to grab the bar harder without wrist wraps. I don't know if it contributed that much. There's no way it made me that much weaker, not, you know, using wrist straps versus not using them. But I felt better. The connection to the bar felt better. And that's only something I don't think a beginner lifter would be able to feel that. But I know I can feel that. There's a big difference. When something feels right, it feels right. When something feels wrong, it feels wrong. And log with straps or wrist wraps feels kind of wrong to me. With that being said, I'm still going to use them for my regular log sessions, at least leading into this competition. Saturday, I'm planning on going for the log 2-rep max for the OSG online qualifier. And after doing that today, I'm not using wrist wraps. No way. But for, like, you know, if I'm a medley with other types of pressing in it, I'm going to use wrist wraps. Most likely. The way that we press in competition is like ever changing. You know, it could be 6 implements in a row. Honestly, I'm just kind of a baby when it comes to, like, you know, axle bending your wrist back. I'm just kind of a baby when it comes to that. So I just feel like it's better. On a straight bar, I love wrist wraps. But like a neutral grip, I don't really care for it. So I don't know what I have next. Probably the same stuff I've had the last 3 weeks. But of course, I don't remember anything week from week usually, aside from the main movement typically. So we're about to find out together. Ow. No. Oh, this hurts. Alright, so I kind of sped through my accessories a little bit, or showed you guys like one of everything, or just about everything. My back, hamstrings, everything are they're pretty cooked from yesterday's, oh, I just almost fell. They're pretty cooked from yesterday's 8 sets of 4 back-to-back-to-back deadlift. And I expected that. Which is kind of why I switched up the, what's it called? The banded dumbbell row. I went with more band tension and less weight than I was in previous weeks. And I will not be doing that again because that hurt really bad. The band is not fun to use like that. If there was like, it'd be smart if I got like a cuff. Like I know they make ankle cuffs so you can do like weird things like that on pulley systems. So I could rig it up like that. But I don't have any of those, so. Or I could just not be a weenie and just do it anyway. Which is pretty much what I usually do. But you know, it was the usual accessories, upper back, all press related accessories, upper back stuff, triceps, lats, core, all the fun stuff that's, you know, you usually see. We don't do anything crazy, just, you know, regular old exercises. But that's about all I got for tonight. Hopefully some big lifts coming on Saturday. I'm going to try to do all 3 remaining qualifier events, the log, yoke, and sandbag. We'll see. I'd imagine it's not going to take me as long as the deadlift. I'd imagine the yoke is going to take a while, just because you got to hopefully work up to something that's really stupid, something well over 1,000 pounds. So if I can get a good log, I'll be very happy. And then just kind of get what I can get on the yoke and sandbag. It's not the end of the world if I don't do that well, because I am planning on competing in September for the OSG Mid-Atlantic Regional. You know, it's the whole name of this training series, so wish me luck. And I'll see you guys. I'll check in Saturday, usual car talk, but until then, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.